Hi everyone. Good afternoon, all of you. How things are going, guys? It's been so long we are meeting. How everything is going so far? Great. Great to see you again, guys. All good, all good. Good evening. Great. Okay. Good evening. Evaluation win back. Do not worry, you have time. Just ensure that whatever question you are not able to solve, you are able to understood that okay, these were my mistake and work on your mistake. You have one more evaluation, you have assignments, right? So do not worry at all, right? So it will be overcome. It needs some time. So work on those assignment, work on those mistake, right? Next evaluation will be really good. Cool. Great. So let me start my screen sharing, guys. Like, quickly confirm, guys. Like, are you able to see my screen properly? Yes, great. Okay. What is the topic today we'll be learning? Right. We'll be learning array, which is very, very beautiful topic. Okay. But before that, as many of you started with that key, evolution was not that well, right? For few of you, right? Obviously, evolution was not that well. Let's help each other. I saw there are people who are really good, who are able to solve many more questions, right? Are you guys ready to help each other? So this is a 5-10 minute I'm giving each other. I'm going to read all of your comments. So whatever, now you are in the Masai curriculum, right? You have given the evolution, you are doing everything, right? You have back-to-back sessions and all, right? What are those small tips? Let's share every day, like with everyone. Okay. Can you tell me, guys, how you are managing your time? How you are managing your time? Can you give some tips, like what works for you, for everyone, like how, if it is work well for you, how you are managing your time? Try to solve level 1 assignment same day. That's great. 15 minutes per question. This is really good. Sometimes what happen now, we are spending too many time with the same question, and then suddenly dimag mein aata hai, acha, time, like many time I spent with this question, right? Do not spend too much time with a particular question. If you are feeling any doubt, reach out to your IA, reach out to your IA, reach out to your IA by sharing it or DM or any other thing. Okay. Multitasking. Okay, practice more problem. Practice one problem multiple time. That is really good thing. Good sleep, right? This is very important also. Really great point. Like I want to take the name. So good sleep is very important. Break time for solving assignment. Okay, break is very important again. Learn to dry run. That is a good, really good point. How many of you are able to feel that dry run is very important? In evaluation, it is not like that you read the problem statement, you write down the code, you click on submit and it will give you green. No, right? This is like, even it is not happening with us also. So you are supposed to write some mistake here, right? You need to overcome all these things using driver. Okay. Reduce mobile time. That is really get great. Okay, cool. 10-8-6 rule. Okay. Acha, I want all of your guide, whoever is able to solve like more question is evaluation. How you can give your best in evaluation? Can you give some suggestion for everyone? Choose the question first. That is really great point. Someone is typing, do not directly jump into the evaluation and start solving from one, then two, then three. Many of you are thinking, okay, question one will be easy, then question two will be moderate, something like that. No, spend initial 5 minute time to choose which question are you are going to attempt first. This is very important, right? Go dig down there, see each and every question first briefly, first 5 minutes. Okay, choose the easiest one first, right? Once you solve the easiest one now, it will give you some motivation. Let's say initial 10 minutes you are able to solve one easy question. I can tell you, like I really feel you how it boosts your confidence. Okay. Second thing is, people are typing that practice. Okay, practice. So you need to ensure that whatever assignment question are given, whatever concept are taught, give your best. I just want all of you that you give your best sort there for practicing before evaluation. It's not like you have Sunday and you are utilizing Sunday in a cool way, right? So try to give your best. I understand you are not like others, you are giving even your Sunday also, and that is something is required, guys. Okay, so everyone is supposed to give that. Okay, not looking into submission percentage. Yes, that is one of the greatest thing. You people are thinking many people able to solve, so I'll be able to solve. That might not be the case, right? That might not be the case, right? It everyone have their own learning curve, right? So focus on the question, read the problem statement very clearly, okay, then discuss, then throw an approach for that particular question, then try to do it. Cool. Okay, great. How to learn things quickly, guys? What are the things you are doing? Like I talk with few of you guys, and I come to know that you are rewatching the recording again in a loop. Few of you are doing, can you all type, whoever is doing this thing, sometime you are rewatching that lecture. Let's say I am not saying that don't rewatch, I'm telling that do whatever you can, that you don't have to rewatch, right? Take pen and paper whenever you are joining any class now. Be strict, sit like very straight with whatever energy that I have. Please make note as well down the line. Use chat box, I let you, right? I am typing every time. Type with me. Use chat box so that you are with the flow, and ensure that after the session ends, like it might be possible, let's say one chunk of part you are not able to understand. Just refer that part. You don't have to rewatch the whole entire session, right? It will take some time, right? So focus very high when the live session is happening. Okay. Okay, cool. Try. So if you are watching 2-3 times, try to reduce it by one time. If you are watching one time, try to reduce it even smaller than that. That should be your target. You need to learn how you can learn things very quickly. And I'm telling you, can use pen and paper actually, right? When we are thinking, using pen and paper, writing down, more learning outcomes supposed to become there. Cool. Okay. Finally, I want guys how you approach to solve a particular assignment. How you approach, what is your approach? Let's say today you will be having assignment again. What you will be doing? What is your approach? First thing is that I will try first level 1. Level 2 में देखूंगा ही नहीं. First में I'll try with level 1. I'll try to solve all the level 1 questions there, right? Exactly, first solve L1 question. Okay, but before that I want all of you to think. I have shared some notes, right? I have shared some live class examples as well. Just go through that so that you also aligned. Okay, these are the topic I taught today, right? And then jump to the level 1 and try to solve it. Okay, so that is very important thing, and do not waste too much time on a single question. Let's say even in level 1 you are not able to solve a particular question, it is taking too much time. For then skip it. Join IA stand up. Please utilize this support system very carefully. Join IA stand up, ask for that particular question, right? People are typing, notes are very important. It's foundation, it gives you the foundation of it. Okay, then eventually you are supposed to try level 2, and struggle with level 2 question is very normal. It is okay. Okay, you will be having PSC session, you will be having Saturday session, right? Evaluation session. Things will be discussed slowly there, and you will be able to get it. Cool. Cool. So these are few things I want to talk, guys, right? Now let's start with today's session. I want all of your energy, guys. Everyone is supposed to learn from the session itself. Take a promise that I'll not rewatch the recording. जो भी है मैं इस session से सीख के जाऊंगा. Sorted? Okay. So today we'll be learning something very interesting, which is array in JavaScript. Okay, array in JavaScript. And let's start with this game today. Okay, let's say this is Pablo Pandey. Okay, this is Pablo Pandey. Okay, and can you tell me who is this? Who is this? Who is this? This is girlfriend, obviously. Okay, what is this age? Can you say age is 18, right? Pablo Pandey girlfriend age is 18, right? Okay, okay, cool. Now let's say you want to store this information. How you are going to store? How you want to store? What you will be doing? You will be creating a variable called, let's say, let friend one age is equal to 18. Anyone having any doubt? So you have one age information, you will be creating a variable and store that data into it. Now situation is not that simple. Okay, what situation is that Pablo have this many friends. I want all of you to think. Pablo have this many things. Okay, now tell me what you are supposed to do then. You need to store all this age information. What you will be doing? You will be simply creating variables like that. Okay, you will be creating friend 1 age which is 18, friend 2 age 21, 24, 25, 18, 26, 23. Yes or no? Till now, everyone understand that for each friend I will be creating a variable, and after that I'll be assigning a number value which is representing my age. But tell me one thing, guys. Is it a good approach? Is it a good approach? What do you think? No, right? What if Pablo have 1000 friend? You are going to create 1000 variable like that? No, right? No, right? Okay. Is there any way I can store this all instead of multiple variable? Instead of, can I store this in a single variable? Question arise, right? How many of you have this question in mind right now? Forget about everything else. Let's take one more example. Let's say you are moving to an you need to brought some food. Okay, you are going to the shop, right? And then you will be buying some item, right? Now let's say you will be naming like that. So item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4, item 5, item 6, 7 and 8. This is the way, right? But is it better? No, there should be a better way, that you have only one variable. Inside that variable you are storing all these items that you brought. Yes or no? How many of you understood the requirement of such data structure? And there is a solution to it. The solution is that you can store this kind of data in an array. In an array. Cool. Till now we just requirement, you just feel the requirement of having an array, right? Okay, now how to create array? Very simple. Can you all type this thing in chat box? This is the representation of an array. Okay, this is the representation of an array. Now inside this array, inside this box, you are going to store whatever item you want. So let's say item 1, item 2, item 3, whatever it is, separated by comma. Yes or no? Right? Okay. Now, once you have stored all this information here, you can assign a single variable name, whatever variable you want. Let's say for this example, item is my variable name, and inside that I'm going to store n number of item present here. Cool, cool. So item is my variable name, and can I call each item here as an element of my array? Yes. So each item will be my element of my array. Cool, sorted. You want to do the practical then? Okay. So now let's come to here. So let's say previously the approach was like that. So let's say previously approach was friend 1 underscore age, let's say 18. Okay. And then similarly you need to print like that. Let friend friend 2 underscore age is equal to, let's say 21, right? And you will be doing so on, right? So on. But that is not the good approach, right? Now let's learn the good approach of storing this data. You are creating, let's say friends underscore age, or like that, friends age, right? And after that you are creating an array, and here you are writing, let's say 18. Okay, and then let's say 21, then 24, then 23, then 25, whatever you want. So this represents an array of number. Can I get everyone's one? Everyone understood this part, how to create an array, right? Okay, similarly, let's say I need to add all the fruit that I have brought. Let's say items name is equal to, let's say I'm writing my first, let's say apple. Okay, and then let's say I'm writing orange. Okay, let's say after that I'm writing lychee. Okay, so whatever fruits you want, you can write like that. So let's say I'm writing banana. Yes or no? Can I call this whole as array of string? Yes or no? This one is my array of number, and this one is my array of string. Sorted, right? Okay, now let's say you are all, let's say I'm printing this thing. So let's say I'm printing this thing, I'm writing log, and inside that I'm writing items name, right? So now if I run this thing, so I need to write node and then hello.js. If I run this thing, can you see all? I'm getting an array list here. Okay, cool. Now let's say you are all here Masai student, right? Let's say I want to store that how your daily schedule looks like. Okay, so let's say let to do. Okay, first what you have morning DSS session. Okay, right? DSS session, right? No, before that you have Scrum, morning Scrum. After that, let's say you have DSA session. Okay, after that you have, let's say, communication session, maybe, right? CSBT. Okay, after that maybe you have coding session. After that, let's say you have any other casual session. Maybe after that you have stand up, right? Can you think and tell me, is it a better way of storing data? I need all of your response. Is it a better way of storing data rather creating 10 variables? Yes, this is a better way of storing data. So if I write to do here, so now you will be able to see I'm getting all these details present here. Can you create any array like that? This is array of string, right? Can I create array of number? Can I create array of mix? Let's say here I'm writing like that, some arbitrary, let's say two string, and let's say I'm writing false, then I'm writing, let's say 10, then I'm writing, let's say again some another string, right? What do you think? Am I supposed to create? Guess it. Yes, you can create array of number, you can create array of string, you can create array of mix, you can create array of boolean, you can create array whatever you want, right? But ensure one thing, when you create an array, that element needs to be separated by a what? By a comma. Cool. So far all of you understand the importance? Okay, now let's move from here. Okay, so let's understand that we understand what is array, and we understand this is a better way of storing data, right? Now we will be learning how we can access a element of our array. Okay, and that is called indexing. Okay, chalo, what is this? Can you tell me how many elements I'm having in this array? How many elements I'm having in this array? Five element. Okay, now, always remember, in programming language, count starts from 0, not from 1. Okay, cool. In programming language, count starts from 0. So your apple will be 0th element, this orange will be first element, banana will be second element. Okay, these grapes will be third element, this mango will be fourth element, right? Okay, if I write array of 2, what I am supposed to get? Can you all type? If I write array of 2, what I'm supposed to get? I am supposed to get the second element, which is nothing but banana here, right? It's not like that you are telling, okay sir, array of 2 is nothing but orange. No, programming language, count starts from 0, and this concept is called indexing. Okay, indexing is the way by which you can access any element in an array. Can you tell me, guys, array of 4, what it will give me? What it will give me? Array of 4, it is supposed to give me mango, right? Okay, you want to see the practical? You want to see the practical now? Let's see. Okay, let's create an array. Okay, let's say I'm writing here, let names, and let's say name is Pablo. Okay, then after that I'm writing, let's say Chunnu, Munnu. Okay, after that, like I'm writing, let's say samosa. Okay, cool. Now tell me, I'm writing here log, and inside that I'm writing names, right? When I write names, I'm supposed to get all this array. Okay, now tell me, what if I'm writing name of 0? Can you all type this thing for me? Name inside third bracket, I'm supposed to write the index value. Can you tell me what is the index value I'm passing? 0 is the index value I'm passing, right? So when I'm passing 0, I am supposed to get the first element. which is nothing but Pablo, right? Now, if I pass here 1, I am supposed to get the second element, which is Chunnu, right? Chunnu. Okay, I'm supposed to, let's say I'm writing here 5. Can you tell me what I'm supposed to get? Let's understand. Okay, for Pablo, just a minute. Okay. For Pablo, what is the index value, guys? For Pablo, the index value is 0, right? For Chunnu, what is the index value? 1. Okay. For Munnu, what is the index value? 2. Okay. For Samosa, what is the index value? 3. Do we have any element present with 5 index? Yes or no? We don't have any element present here, right? So in JavaScript, when you don't have any index element, it will give you undefined. Can you all type undefined, another new term, right? So when there is no element present for a particular index, it will give you undefined in JavaScript, but in other programming language it might give you some error also, right? But for JavaScript it will give you undefined. Cool. Sorted. Can I write something like that then? So I'm writing something like that. Okay, if a name of 5 is triple equal to undefined, in that case log, I'm writing here, element is not present. I need all of your response, guys. Are you understanding? I am writing if name of 5, if this gives me an undefined result, in that case I'm going to print element is not present. Can you see I'm getting element is not present? Okay, can I write one more else? So else inside that I'm writing else. After that I'm writing console.log. Inside that I'm writing, let's say names of 5, names of whatever it is, let's say names of 1, or let's say names of 0, first one. Okay, so now I'm writing this thing, I'm getting this thing. Okay, now let's say I want to access names of 3. Can you tell me names of 3 is present or not? Names of 3 is present or not? Names of 3 means 0, 1, 2, 3. Samosa, right? Samosa is present, so else block will be running, so I am supposed to get samosa. Isn't it amazing? Are you all able to get till here? Everyone sorted? Cool. Now let's say you want to find what is the length of my array. Problem statement is clear. What is the length of my array? Can you tell me what is the length I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 element present, right? Okay, I can write the same thing in JavaScript using console.log names dot length. Can you all type name, whatever is your array name, dot length? Remember, this is not like that. We are not calling like that. Rather, it is just name dot length, names dot length, right? So now if I run this thing, can you see I am getting the length here? Okay. Okay. Can you tell me one thing? I got length here. Okay. Let's say I'm creating a variable here. Let array length, and in this variable I'm storing this length, which is nothing but 4 for this example. Can you tell me what is the index for last element in my array? What is the index number for last element in my array? Index number, is it 4? Is it 4? Is it 4? No. 0, 1, 2, 3, right? Can I say dynamically last element in my array is nothing but last element in my array is last index. So let's say last index in my array is nothing but this array length, whatever array length I have, minus 1. Yes or no? How many of you understand line number 8? Everyone? Okay, then can I write here log, and inside that I'm writing here names of last index. What I'm supposed to get? What I am supposed to get? I am supposed to get samosa, because This names of last index will be giving me what? 4 minus 1, which is nothing but 3, and dynamically this will give me the last one. Now you want to see the magic ones, so I'm going to add few more here. Let's say I'm adding few more here. Paste, paste. Now can you tell me what I'm supposed to get from line number 9? What I'm supposed to get from line number 9? I am supposed to get dynamically the last element, because now what is my new length? Can you tell me what is my new length? Names dot length will be giving me 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that means my last index will be giving me what? 7 minus 1, which is nothing but 6, right? Now tell me name of 6. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this last test I'm supposed to get, right? So I'm getting this last test. If you change it from any other value, so let's say I'm changing it, and then if I again run it, I'm supposed to get dynamically the last value every time. Is it super clear to all of you? Right? Priya is saying, sir, please repeat. Yes. Priya, can you tell me what is the length of this array? Can you type what is the length of this array? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 elements present, right? Okay, this gives me 7. Names dot length will be giving me 7. After that, I'm writing length minus 1. So length minus 1 will be giving me 6, right? Because we know indexing start from 0, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Automatically, it will give me names of 6. That means the last element that I have in this array. Is it clear to everyone in this meeting how to create array, how to calculate length, and dynamically how to get the last element? Okay, I want to get the first element of my array. What to write? Can you tell me? I want to get the first element of my array. First element, what I need to write? You know that first element will always going to have an index of 0, right? So I'm supposed to write 0. Can you see? Here I'm getting the first element, which is 5. So how to access first element for any array? How to access last element for any array? Cool? Do you want some more beauty? Some more example? Some more cool thing? You are ready? Let's see who understood. I'm creating an array, okay, and here I'm having 1. Second, I'm having Masai, okay, and then I'm having 3.41. Then I'm having one more array here, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm having false. Can you tell me what will be the length of this array? I'm writing length, so arr dot length. What I'm supposed to get? I need everyone's response. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm having 5 element present in this array. So I am supposed to get what? Length is 5. No doubt. Okay. Can you tell me one thing? If I do log of array of 1, what I'm supposed to get? Array of 1. What I'm supposed to get? I'm supposed to get Masai, right? Can you tell me one thing? If I do log of array of 3, what I'm supposed to get right now? Log of array of 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So array of 3 means this whole element I'm supposed to get. Kya ye array hai? Isn't it array? This whole element itself is an array, right? Okay, so now if I print, can you see? Can you see? I'm getting this whole array. That is the element which is present there. Isn't it array inside an array? Yes or no? Batao. Are you able to feel? Isn't it array inside an array? Yes, that is an array inside an array. Okay, nested array. Cool. Okay. You want to go more? You want to go more? Okay. Then tell me array of 3, and here I'm writing array of 3 of 1. Tell me. Tell me everything. Array of 3 of 1. So this whole will give me, this array of 3 will give me an array which is having 3 element, which is 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now this will give me the whole array. out of that array, I want to know the first index ka value, right? Okay, can I say this 1 which is my 0 index, this 2 which is my first index, this 3 which is my second index. So if I type here 3 of 1, am I supposed to get 2 as an output? So now if I run this thing, can you see the beauty? Everyone got it in this meeting. Why? The reason is, tell me, array of 3. What array of 3 is supposed to give you? Array of 3 is supposed to give you 1, 2, 3. This whole 1, 2, 3, right? This itself is an array. Now you know how to access an array. You know how to access an array using index. So you are writing, you know, this is itself an array of 3. So array of 3 of 1 will give you array of 3 of 0 and then 1. What element you are supposed to get? Element you are supposed to get is 2, right? So because this 0 and 1 will give you the second element. Now is it clear? Can you quickly confirm, everyone? What if I'm writing here 2? Can you tell me what if I'm writing here 2? Then in this array I'm supposed to get 0, 1, 2, this element 3. So for that reason I'm getting 3. What if I'm passing here 5? Do we have any element in this array? Do we have any element in this array with index 5? No, we don't have any element. So in JavaScript, if we don't have any element, JavaScript will throw you an undefined value here. Cool? Super. We just revise all this concept, whatever we have learned till now. Cool? Sorted? चलो थोड़ा आगे बढ़ते हैं फिर. चलो. Now, let's say I'm creating one more array with like that. I need all of your response, guys. Can I say this array as an empty array? Yes or no? Because there is no element present. So whenever my array is empty, can I say the length for that array will definitely be 0? Right? Can you check whether a array is empty or not using simple condition? If array dot length is equal to 0, you can log simply it an empty array. So now if I run this thing, you can see an empty array is printing because the length is 0, right? But let's say I'm having a value, let's say Masai. Now what is the new length? Here the length becomes 1. So this condition is not supposed to run. Understood, everyone, how to check if a array is empty or not? Cool. Okay. Now array can be empty, right? Now are you guys understanding there is a requirement that how to add element into array dynamically? How to add element in array dynamically. There is two ways to add element. First way is that you just take your VS code and then use your keyboard, just add random like that, whatever you want, right? But how to use program, how to use code to add an element into your array? Problem statement, everyone understood? Let's say I'm going to add mobile brands into this array. Okay, how to do that? Let's create an array called brands. Okay, so we are going to use a method called push. Can you all type push? This push method will help you to push an element into your array. So I'm going to write here brands dot push, brand dot push, and inside that you need to write whatever element you want to pass. Let's say I want to pass apple. Okay, apple. So now after that, if I log my brands here, so you can see Apple is dynamically added using a program called push. Cool? Cool. Okay. Now let's say I'm adding one more brand. Let's say brands dot push. And here I'm writing, let's say Oppo. Okay. It's not product. Okay. Someone is typing sir orange. It's actually mobile brand. Okay. So now let's say, what do you think? So previously we add Apple into our array. Then we add one more product, one more brand, which is Oppo at the end. Can you all think? I need all of your response. We add one more at the end. So first, just a minute. Okay, so first we add apple here. So like that, apple, apple. Okay, then in this line number 8, we add one more brand at the end, Oppo. Okay, next line, let's say I'm adding one more. It will be added at the very end. Cool, cool. Okay, let's say I'm going to add one more. So brands dot push, and let's say I'm adding. Give me some reference. OnePlus. Okay. Okay, cool. So now if I run this thing, can you see OnePlus is added at the last because every time element is added at the end of my array. So flow is clear to all of you, everyone able to understand. Now let's say I'm changing this order from here to here. Can you tell me who will be the end item? Who will be the end element? Obviously Oppo, because we know the flow. So how to add a number, how to add a member or element into an array? Is it clear? Someone is typing, sir, who is giving comma? Comma is automatically handled by JavaScript because you are using a program, right? You don't have to add comma. Just add your element, whatever element you want to add. Let's say I'm adding here brands dot push, and let's say I'm adding here 10. Okay, 100, let's say. Okay, 100. So now if I hit enter, can you see after that 100 automatically added? Okay, okay, let's say I'm adding one more thing here. Let's say brands dot push, and here I'm, let's say, adding a boolean value false. Okay, okay, so let's say I'm adding a boolean value here. Can you see, everyone sorted? Okay, you want to do one more crazy thing? You want to do one more crazy thing? Let's say here in between, I'm adding brand dot push, and inside that I'm adding an array itself. Let's say 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now I'm running this thing. Understood? First you add one plus, it is present. Then you add apple, it is present second element. Okay. Third element you have added Oppo, it is also present. But at line number 9, you have added an whole array itself, right? So you are adding this whole array, which is we had after that 100, then false. Cool, right? Is it clear to all of you how to add element dynamically into our array? Cool. Now let's say after this line, your array looks like something like that. Okay. Now let's say you want to change, the problem statement is very simple. You want to change the value of this 100 from 100 to 200. Question part is clear. In this array, you need to modify this array such that this 100 value which is present here, that needs to become 200. Can you tell me what is the index for 100? Can you tell me what is the index for 0, 1, 2, 3, 4? Can you all type? 4 is the index for 100, right? Okay, so I can write here simply how to, question is how to reassign an array element. Okay, how to reassign an array element? I'm writing here brands of 4. This brands of 4 is supposed to give me 100. Everyone sorted till now? Brands of 4 is supposed to give me 100. Now I'm telling, please reassign this value with 200. Please reassigning this value with 200. Then I'm printing this brand. Now if I run this thing, can you type wow? Previously we had 100. Now using this line number 14, the power of reassignment, we change that value from 100 to 200. Is it beautiful? And see, the more beauty is we had an empty array at the start. All things we are doing using a program. Writing. Abhijit is typing, sir, brands of 200. Can you tell me brands of 200? Is it exist? No, right? No, right? It is not even exist. Okay, so bands of 4 is equal to 200. Cool. Okay, so one more example, let's take let numbers, okay, and inside that numbers I'm let's say telling 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, cool. Okay, after that let's say I'm typing numbers of 0. Can you tell me numbers of 0 means which element I'm talking about? First element, which is 1. I am reassigning this value with 10, right? After that I'm logging numbers of 0. Can you tell me what value I'm supposed to get? So I'm supposed to get 10 value, right? Previously it had 1. I reassigning this value with 10. Then I'm printing this value. I'm supposed to get 10, right? If I print this whole value, then also you can see it is reassigned. So 10, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Everyone clear? I can even add negative number, positive number. I can even add string also. Let's say I'm adding string. So let's say I'm adding Masai. Okay, you can add anything. Masai. Super clear. Can you all type? Okay. Now you might think that, sir, we learn how to add element, but we also need to know how to remove an element. Yes or no? Right. Okay, someone is typing, sir, why Masai has quotation? Because Masai is a string, right? That is why I use quotation. Cool. Chalo. So how to remove? Just like for adding, we have a superpower called push, right? To remove, we also have a superpower which is called pop. Can you all type? It's not PPO, it's POP, okay? Pop, pop. Using this pop, we can remove, okay? Now let's see what I'm going to do. I'm going to write here numbers dot pop. Okay. I'm going to write numbers dot pop and let's see the output here. Okay. Previously we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I pop one element. Can you tell me from where it is popping? From where it is popping? It is popping from the last. Can you see? Now again, if I write, so this pops me a data of 5, right? Okay. Again, if I'm writing numbers dot pop, okay. Can you tell me this pops me which data? 5 popped. Last one is now 4. So this 4 will be popped, right? And then if I run this thing, you can see I'm getting 1, 2, 3 because we have element, 2 element we have popped here. Isn't it amazing? Why last one pops? Because this is how JavaScript code is implemented. This is how JavaScript developer implemented the logic for pop. This is the syntax exactly. Cool. Pop means removing an whole element. Okay. Removing an whole element. Cool. Someone having really great question, sir, what if in between I need to remove some element? In between I need to remove some element. We'll learn all of this thing, but for now let's understand the basics. Okay. Okay, so by general, because this comes to a really more powerful data structure, that is why understand in this way only. Okay, yes, you can use other method also, that is okay, but pop will remove from the last, push will add element into the like last. Okay, cool. So far everything is clear. Now you want to see one magic. We have an element of how many elements? How many elements? 5 elements. Okay, for I'm writing a loop here. Everyone understand I'm writing a loop here. Let I is equal to 0, I less than 3. Can you tell me how many times this loop is supposed to be running? I need everyone's response. How many times this loop is supposed to be running? What is the start value? Start the value is 0, right? And then 1, then 2, right? Okay, so 1, 2, 3 times. This loop supposed to run 3 times. Okay. Okay, inside that I'm writing numbers dot pop. Okay, okay, and then here I'm logging. Okay, and then here I'm typing numbers. Can you see? Because we have used a loop here, this loop is running 3 times. That means I am removing my number 3 times. Okay, first it remove 5, then it remove 4, then it remove 3. So what is the element is present right now? 1 and 2. So that is the reason when you console your numbers here, you are getting only 1 and 2. Anyone having any doubt in this? It's simple that we know how to run loop. Multiple time it will be running, multiple pop you will be having it. Please repeat. Correct. Okay. How many element you have? You have 5 element present here. Okay. Is this a simple loop to run 3 times? Is this a simple loop? I'm starting my I value with 0. Okay, I value 0. I'm checking 0 less than 3. Is it true? Yes, it is true. My loop will start running. When my loop will start running, what it will do? Numbers dot pop. That means this last element I need to remove. It remove. Okay. After that, I plus plus. My I value become what? 1 less than 3. Can you tell me, is it true? Yes, it is also true. So what I'm doing here, again, I'm removing one more element. But tell me, who is last element right now? 4 is the last element right now. So I'm removing 4 also. Again, my I value will become 2. So 2 less than 3. Can you tell me, is it true? Yes, it is true. Again, my code running. And who is the last element to do removed? 3 is the last element to remove. So I'm going to remove 3 also, right? After that, my I value will incremented from 2 to 3 less than 3. But is it true? Is it true? No. It will give you a false response and your loop will terminate from here. When your loop will terminate, then you will come to line number 10 to run this console.log numbers. But can you tell me how many elements you have? You have only 1 and 2. So that element you are getting result here 1, 2. Super clear. Right? This loop is just controlling number of element you need to remove from the end. Okay, great, sorted. You can take a quick screenshot of this if you want. Cool. Chalo. What if I'm writing here 4? What if I'm writing here 4? That means 4 elements supposed to removed, right? Yes. What if I'm writing here 5? I should get an empty array because every element should be removed. What if I'm writing here 6, 7? Let's see. Empty array, because when the array becomes empty, even though if you do pop, is there any element to pop? No. So your array becomes empty only. So nothing matters. So people are typing, what if I'm writing running it 100 times? It will give you an empty array only because every element gone, right? Is this clear to all of you? Right? How this is working? Great. Cool. Now let's understand one more thing. Okay. You are liking heroes like superhero like Batman, Superman, Iron Man. Let's see. Let heroes. Okay. And here I'm writing, let's say, Batman. Okay. I'm writing, let's say, Superman. Okay. Let's say third one I'm writing is Iron Man. Which one is your favorite? Shaktiman, Deadpool, Iron Man. Yes, mine also. Iron Man. Okay. Iron Iron Man. Cool. Chalo. So now we have 3 superheroes. Okay. We have 3 superheroes. Problem statement is how to run a loop in array. Question part is clear. How I can run a loop of my array. This is the problem statement. Very simple thing. Running a loop for my array simply means that first iteration pe I need to get Batman, second iteration pe I need to get Superman, third iteration pe I need to get Iron Man. It means iteration. So iteration. So in each iteration, I should get one element from my array. Clear? Super clear? Can you tell me what is the index for Batman? What is the index for Batman? 0. What is the index for Superman? 1. Index for Iron Man? 2. Can you tell me if I want to run a loop, okay, what should be my starting point? 0. So start should be from 0. Where should I end? Till 2, right? Can I use less than 3? Can I use less than 3 or this greater than equal to 2? Whatever you want. Okay. Cool. Okay. Then every time I'm supposed to get that element. Okay. Now let's try to code it together. Okay. So I'm writing for, and here I'm writing here, let I is equal to 0. This is the first index I need. Okay. 0. Okay. Then I am writing here I less than. Okay. Can I write here less than 3? To run it 3 times, 0, 1 and 2, right? Okay, instead of 3, can I write here heroes dot length? Think and tell me. If you are not understand, type. Instead of writing 3, can I simply write heroes dot length? Because heroes dot length will also giving me 3. Yes, because length is 3. Isn't it dynamic? Isn't it dynamic? Now later I can add n number of element. Always it will be running that time. Okay. Now let's move ahead. Every time, not understand? Okay, not understand. Let's do one more. Okay. Achha, if I write here 3 and then I plus plus, can you tell me how many times this loop is supposed to run? 3 times. 0, 1 and 2. For 0, I'm supposed to get Batman. For 1, I'm supposed to get Superman. For 2, I'm supposed to get Iron Man. Okay, is it clear? Now I'm telling, instead of writing 3, can I write simply heroes dot length? Because heroes dot length will also give me 3. So again it will be run for 0, 1 and 2. But now the interesting fact is, let's say you add Pablo here. You add Pablo here. Can you tell me now what is my head length? What is my length? My length is 4 now. Now understand how many times this loop will be running? 0, 1, 2, and then 3, right? So 0 will be giving me Batman, 1 will be giving me Superman, Iron Man I'm getting from 2 index, and from index 3 I'm supposed to get Pablo. Now this is how we make our loop dynamic. अभी आया? Is it now making sense? Yes, right? So let's remove Pablo. Okay, remove Pablo. ठीक है. So now it will be running 3 times with 0, 1, 2. And if I write here simply log, if I write here simply log of I, can you tell me? I need all of your response. And if I'm not able to reply this now, what I'm supposed to get? Tell me. In my terminal, if I just run this thing, type chat box, type in chat box. I'm just printing I value. I'm just printing I value, I value, I value. People are still typing all the elements in an array. Think I value. Start with 0, then 1. Why Batman, Superman? Tell me one thing. I value is 0. Okay. 0 less than heroes dot length. Can you tell me heroes dot length? What is the value? 3. Is it true? Yes, it is true. So you are printing console.log I. So what you are supposed to get? 0, which is present here, 0, right? Then you increment that value from 1 less than 3. Is it true? Yes. Then what you are supposed to print? 1. Okay, then again you are doing 2 less than 3. It gives you 2. True, right? What you are supposed to print? 2, right? And then you are incrementing it 3 less than 3. Is it true? False, right? Then your loop should terminate, and by the time it terminate, what value it gives you? 1, 2, 3, right? Because you are printing console.log I. Let's see. Sorry, 0, 1, 2, not 1, 2, 3. Everyone sorted how this code is working. Can you all type? Right? Right? Okay. Now tell me, can I write here something like heroes of I? Now tell me, first time, heroes of 0. Can you tell me heroes of 0 will be giving me what? Batman, right? Okay. Then heroes of 1. What heroes of 1 will be giving me? Superman, right? Heroes of 2. What heroes of 2 will be giving me? Iron Man. You want to see the beauty? Is it clear? Yes, no, maybe. Now let's say I'm adding here Pablo. Okay. I'm adding here Saktiman. Very clear? Let's run this code. Okay. Once more, I'm telling. Cool. Tell me one simple thing. What is your start value of I? What is your start value? 0. Okay. Tell me. 0 less than hero's dot length. Hero's dot length will give you 3. Hanya. Hanya. 3, right? 3. Okay. 3 is, this is true. Okay. If this is true, you are printing heroes of I. Heroes of I means heroes of 0. Kya heroes of 0 means this 0th index you are talking about. If you are talking about 0th index, kya Batman is supposed to be printed here at the first? Yes or no? Yes. Then you are incrementing this value from 0 to 1 less than 3. Again, it is true, right? If it is true, again you are printing heroes of what? Heroes of 1. Heroes of 1 is supposed to give you what? Superman, right? Again, you are incrementing from 2, 1 to 2 less than 3. Is it true? Yes, it is true. And then heroes of 2 will give you what? Heroes of 2 will give you Iron Man, right? And then you will get 3 less than 3. Is it true or false? False. Your for loop will be executed from like exit from here, right? By the time it exists, you are getting what? Batman, Superman, Iron Man from this 3 iteration. Is it clear? All of you? How to iterate an array, and it is very dynamic. You can change it, it will still work. Cool. You want a simple example? You want more simple solution? You want more simple solution of this? Let's see. There is another way you can run a for loop here. Okay. And let item. You can take it any variable. Can you type? Let's say let I'm writing let I. Okay. And after that I'm writing of and then my array name. Can you type what is my array name here? Heroes. And let's say I'm writing log here and here I'm just printing I. Okay. And then I'm running this. So let me comment out this thing for now. Let's run this thing. So is it automatically giving me the value? Yes. So can I change it from like that to item to make it more meaningful? Let item of whatever is your array name. So just print item every time. Dynamically, it will give you item. How it is working? Under the hood, for of loop is taking this approach only that you are taking there. Okay? Okay? JavaScript engine is smart, exactly. But everyone, this is called for of loop. Okay, just the syntax. Please define of. This is syntax. This is for of loop. Okay, very simple. Do not confuse. So let item of heroes. Okay, let me create one more. Okay, let me remove. Let's say let nums. You are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fine. Okay. After that, I'm writing for. Okay. Can you tell me let? Can I create any variable name? Can I have any variable name? I'm using for of, by the way. For of. For of. Can I create any variable name? Yes. Let's create a variable name called item. Okay. After that, what I need to write? What I need to write? Syntax, which is of. Okay. After that, what I need to write? My array name. Can you tell me what is my array name here? Which array I want to iterate? I want to iterate an array called nums. So let item of nums. So in every iteration, this item will dynamically give you each and every element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you log it, log of item, right? Now, if you run it, you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dynamically just with this item. Isn't it amazing, guys? Can you clear? Can you quickly? This is simple way, right? But You want to be 10x, right? We need to have that index power also, right? This is another way. So for let I equals to, what should be the start value? कहाँ से index start होता है? Where my index start? 0. What should be the end value? What should be the end value? End value is my array length. Whatever is my length. Can you tell me how can I get length? Can I write nums dot length? Okay. Every time, how many? What is the increment I need to do? By 1. Can I write I plus plus? Right? Okay. How to get an element? How to get an element? To get an element, first array name of index, right? Array name of index will be giving you, let me write it in good big really good way. So element this, okay, and let's write one more thing, index. Okay, can you tell me I is giving me the index value every time, right? I is giving me the index value every time, right? So now let's say if I run this thing, can you see index 0 element 1, index 1 element 2, is it matching? Is it matching? Let me do it once more. Let's say I'm changing this thing from 2 to Masai. Okay, so now let's say I'm running this thing. Can you see index 0 element 1, index 1 element is Masai, index 2 element 3, index 3 element 4, index 4 element 5. Clear, right? How to run loop if I have any array? Can you run a loop on any array? Can you run it? Are you confident? There are two ways, but you need to learn both. You cannot rely with one. That is the thing. Okay. Let's go more deep. Let's say I'm creating again nums with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the question is how to run reverse loop. Problem statement clear? How to run reverse loop in my array. Can you tell me if I want to run reverse loop, what is the first element I'm supposed to get? If I'm running reverse loop, what is the first element? Can I say first element I'm supposed to get, which is 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1? Yes. Can you tell me what is the index for 5? What is the index for 5? Index for 5 is 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So index for 5 is 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, then 0. Is it clear? Can you tell me what should be my start? I need all of your response. What should be my start? My start should be something like 4, right? Start is nothing but 4. Can I write a better way? Can I write a better way for this 4? Dynamic way? Can I write length minus 1? Can I write length which gives me 5 minus 1 which gives me 4? Yes or no? How many of you understand just this part? Start which is 4, dynamically length minus 1. Can you tell me till where I need to go? End till where I need to go? I need to go till 1. I need to go till 1. 1, 1, 0. Right? 0 will give me this 1. So I need to go till 0, right? Okay. Every time, do I need to increment the value or decrement? Every time, do I need to increment the value or decrement? I need to do decrement every time. So minus minus. Let I is equal to what? Nums dot length minus 1, which is my start. I'm writing I should be always greater than equal to 0, right? And every time decrement this I value by minus minus. Super clear? We did step-by-step approach to solve this question. Okay. Now tell me inside this log, what I need to write to get the value? If I write only I am supposed to get the index. How to get the value? Array of index. So num of I, I'm running this thing. Wow. Together we did this. Together we did this. Right. I'm explaining once more. Great. Problem statement is we need to run a reverse loop. That means I need to start with element 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. How can I get 5? To get 5, I need to get the index of what? Sorry, index of 4. Yes or no? So index of 4 will be giving me the 5. And I know index of 4 means length minus 1, which is 5 minus 1 will be dynamically giving me 4, right? So I'm writing here start value is length minus 1, which dynamically giving me 4. And kahan tak jana hai? We need to go till 0 because we need to print till 1, right? So till 0. So I greater than equal to 0, and then I minus minus every time I am doing. So nums of I will be giving me the element. Okay, let's do a quick dry run now. Okay, initial value of I. Can you tell me what is the start value of I? Start value of I is 5 minus 1. It is not 0, guys. 5 minus 1, which is 4. Okay, what is the condition I need to check? 4 greater than equals to 0. Is it true? Is it true? True, right? If it is true, I'm supposed to run this line. Can you tell me nums of 4? So array of 4. Am I supposed to get this 5? Yes. Okay. After that, what will be my new I value? Decremented by 1. So new I value will become 3, right? Greater than equals to 0. Is it true? क्या ये true है? Yes. Okay. Again, I'm supposed to run this thing. Nums of 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Am I supposed to get 4? Yes. Then again 2, again it decremented. So 2 greater than equal to 0. Again, is it true? Yes, it is true. So am I supposed to get then 3, which is the index of 2? Yes. Then I'm supposed to decrement it to 1 greater than equal to 0. Again, it is a true value. Again, it is a true value. So what I'm supposed to get? I'm supposed to get this 1, right? This 2 value here, which is having index 1. Okay. Then I'm decremented it again. 0 greater than equal to 0. Is it true? Yes, it is true. So I'm supposed to get 0, num of 0, which gives me 1, right? And after that, I'm getting here minus 1 greater than equal to 0. Is it true? क्या minus 1 बड़ा है 0 से? No, it is a false statement. My for loop will break from here. When my for loop will break, I'm starting with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 dynamically. Right? Cool? Sorted? So that is how we can run a reverse loop using in our array. Right now it is dynamic, right? If you add anything, let's say I'm removing few element, let's say 1 to 3, right? I'm running this thing, so I'm supposed to get from 3 to 1. Okay, even if you have any other thing like any other data type present, let's say I'm running it again, you can see first data type 2 and then 1 in a reverse way we are getting. Cool. For off loop, can you reverse? Yes, you can reverse for off loop also. We'll see. Sir, when we can see, no, yeah, num of reverse. Will understand this thing, but this example is clear. Cool. Let's see. Let open chat box. Sir, अभी तो simple लग रहा है. ठीक है, बाद में tough लगेगा. Don't worry. That is why notes are given. So read it notes before jumping into the assignment. Okay. ठीक है. Cool. You want one more way to solve this thing also? You want one more way? Like using for of? Let's see. Using for of. Very simple. Just you need to understand the syntax. So for let. Can you tell me? Can I create any variable name? Can I create any variable name? Yes. Item. Let item of. Okay. What I need to write after that? Item of. Okay. Then what is my array name? What is my array name? My array name is nums, right? So here just I need to write nums dot reverse. Can you all type? Here just I need to write nums dot reverse. That's thing. Okay. So now if I write here log of item, so I'm supposed to get dynamically from last this and this. Okay, this function is mandatory. Okay, so please ensure that this is just the syntax of doing something easy way, but the core of it you need to understand how we are running a reverse loop using index value. Cool. Clear to all of you guys? Got it. Great. You want one more example for the whole thing? You want one more example? Chalo. Let's say I'm creating two array. I'm taking two array category, okay, and here I'm taking, let's say, movie, okay. Let's take one more category, cartoon, okay. Which cartoon, by the way, you likes? Comment, show, and then let's say some funny thing, funny or comedy, okay. Let show name, okay. We need to write the show name for this. Tell me what is your favorite movie. Let's take Iron Man today, okay. Iron Man, okay. Iron Man, okay. What is your favorite cartoon? Tom and Jerry, ठीक है. Tom and Jerry, okay. What is your favorite show? Kapil Sharma show. Okay, let's take Shark Tank, okay. Shark Tank, cool. Okay, what is funny episode? Funny क्या हो सकता है? तो कपिल शर्मा शो. Or let's take Mr. Bean, okay. Mr. Bean, let's take Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean, cool, cool. Yes or no? Everyone sorted how I created to Modi speech funny. Great. Okay, cool. Now let's say I want to run a for loop in this array. I want to run a for loop in this array. Okay. For, can I write like that? Help me. What should be the start value? Normal for loop. Normal for loop. Can you tell me what should be the start value? 0 से start होना है, right? कहाँ तक जाना है? Till where you need to go? Category dot length. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. Then every time I plus plus. Clear है? This is how we are running for loop, right? Now here if I'm writing log of category of I, what I'm supposed to get? Every time I'm supposed to get movie, cartoon, show, funny. Yes or no? Cool. चलो फिर से एक और चीज करते हैं. After that, I'm writing here show name, which is another array of I. Show name of I. Okay. Now let's see. Movie, Iron Man, cartoon, Tom and Jerry, show, Shark Tank, funny, Mr. Bean. Everyone understood? Are you getting? We're mapping to array, right? Tell me, first time I'm getting I value what? I value started with 0, right? Okay. 0 less than category dot length. Category dot length is 4, right? 4. Is it true? Yes, it is true. I'm getting I value 0. Category of 0. Can you tell me category of 0 is supposed to give me this movie? Yes. Okay. So name of 0. Can you tell me so name of 0 is supposed to give me Iron Man, right? So from that, I'm getting here movie, comma, Iron Man. I'm moving to the next line with I value 1. 1 less than 4. Is it true? Yes, it is true again. So again, I'm getting cartoon. I'm getting Tom and Jerry from it. Okay. Again, I'm moving 2 less than 4. Is it true? Yes, it is also true. I'm getting the next time, which is so, and then Shark Tank, right? Again, I'm getting 3 less than 4. It is true? Yes, it is true. I'm getting funny and Mr. Bean here. Okay. Then 4 less than 4, it becomes false. For loop terminated. Clear? The reason it is working is that both have length of 4. Yes or no? दोनों array का length 4 ही है. I'm writing category dot length or I'm writing show name dot length. Ultimately, it gives me 4 only. If it is a different length, then उतना mismatching नहीं होगा. Right? Cool. Cool. Is it clear? Can you play like removing some element on your own by in home? Great. Okay. Let's move to one more problem statement. You're liking problem solving? You're liking problem solving? Let's say you are having some score. Okay. All of you are giving some examination, right? You are having history, geography, politics, right? Science, all of this subject you have, right? Let's create a variable called let scores. Okay. Let's say you're storing value. Sound timings are evaluations को ले लीजिए. Okay. So let's store 99. Let's say you are a very good student. Okay. Okay. 87. Okay. Let's say you are having some score 77. Okay. then you are having some score which is, let's say, 95. Okay, 95. So you have one more subject, let's say 92. How many subject you have? Can you tell me? How many subject you have? You have 5 subject. What is the total? So let's write it. Subject. Subject is 5. What is the total marks of total marks? 500. For total, like total for all subject, is it 500? But for each subject, what is the maximum score you can get? Which is 100, right? First problem statement. Problem statement 1. Calculate total score. Calculate total score of yours. Problem statement clear hai? How we are going to calculate? You're going to add this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Can I say to calculate this thing, sum of all element is required, yes or no? To calculate sum of all element, हर वो element के पास मेरे को जाना तो है, right? I need to iterate all this element. Then only I'll take the value. Yes. How to iterate an element? How to iterate an array? Using for loop. So let I, can you tell me what should be the start value? Start is 0. Then I less than scores dot length, right? And I'm going till I plus plus, right? Okay. Can I create a variable called let sum? What should be the initial value? Can you tell me? Initial value of sum variable is 0. And in every time, can I write this thing? Sum equals to sum plus what? This item element. How can I get element? Can I write scores of I? So when I value is 0, I'm supposed to get 99. When I value is 1, I'm supposed to get 87. When I value is 2, I'm supposed to get 77. So every time scores of I will be giving me all the element, and all the element I'm going to add into my sum. And once all this operation done, I'm going to write log sum. So 450 is your total score. So problem 1 solved. So everyone clear how this problem 1 works? Iteration number 1, your I value is 0. I value 0 means you are getting scores of 0. Scores of 0 means 99. So you are adding 99. Then again for loop running, you will be getting 87. So 99 plus 87 plus 77 plus 95 plus 92. So finally, when for loop terminated, your sum should store all the values sum. Then that is the reason when you console it, you are getting the total score, which is 450. Cool. Problem solving clear? Guys, can you create average score? How to create average? Do you know how to create average? So your score is 450. What is the total? What is the total? Can you tell me what is the total number of subject? Total number of subject you have 5. Dynamically, can you get 5 using length? Yes or no? Yes. So can I do sum divide by scores dot length? This should be giving me average score for a subject. Yes or no? Right? Okay. So I'm writing here only console.log. Here I'm writing sum divide by total number of subject that I'm supposed to get from where scores dot length, right? So now if I'm running this thing, so I'm supposed to get 90, which is my average score per subject. Clear? Is it easy? Doing well? Right. You want one more? You want one last more? All right. Let's see. Problem statement number 2. Okay. What is the maximum score? What is the maximum score? Can you tell me what is the maximum score I'm having here? Which is 99, right? 99 is my maximum score, right? Cool. That is the problem statement. Tell me one thing to get the maximum score. Let's say I'm having 100 also. Okay. Can you tell me what is the maximum score right now? What is the maximum score right now? 100, right? Okay. Now tell me one thing. To check the maximum score, still I need to visit every element. I need to visit every element. To visit every element, I need to iterate. To iterate, I need to use a for loop again. Yes. So for what should we start? Again, I equals to 0. Okay. Till where I need to go? I need to go till scores dot length. Then every time I plus plus. Now is it in your brain, guys? Tell me one thing. Many times I give same example, right? Okay. So now can I say that, let's say I'm creating a variable, let's course. Okay. And if I use here, let's say subject score. Okay. Now if I'm writing here scores of I, can you tell me every time in this subject score variable I'm supposed to store 99, 87, 77, 100, 95, 92? Yes or no? Every time in this variable I'm supposed to store this thing, right? Okay. Okay. Let's create a max variable. So max variable. Can I start with max variable with like with any number? With any number? Let's do one thing. Let's do one thing. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start my max with first element value. Can I use scores of 0? Scores of 0 to make it first element. I need everyone's response, guys. Scores of 0 will give me the first element. The first element value right now 99 is stored here, right? 99 is stored here. Okay, when I stored first element value, can I start my loop from 1? Already 99 we have stored, right? Can I start with 1? Yes. So can I just change it, like instead of 0, can I make it 1? Till now, everyone sorted? Okay. First value 99 we stored in a variable called max. We have started our loop from 87 till 92. And every time, what I'm checking here, I'm checking if whatever value is present on my max variable, अगर उससे भी ज्यादा कोई स्कोर आ जाए, उससे भी ज्यादा, उससे भी greater, if I'm getting any subject score, then what I'm going to do? I'm going to reassign my max value. I'm going to reassign my max value with that higher subject score. How beautiful it is. Are you able to understand a bit of it? Right? Now, finally, if I log it, okay, and then if I log here max, now let's run this thing. Are we getting the final value, which is 100? But let's understand this thing quickly. Be with me, everyone, guys. Everyone understood till here? Let's do this dry run. Can you tell me what is the value that max supposed to store? What is the value max supposed to store? Scores of 0. Scores of 0 is 99. That is this thing. Okay. Now we start our code from here and we end till here. That means we are starting with I equals to 1. You are going till end. Can you tell me for I is equal to 1, what is the first condition I'll be having here? So 1 less than what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Is it true? Is it true? Yes, it is true. Okay. What I'm going to do? Subject score. So in this subject score variable, what value I'm supposed to have? Scores of 1, right? Scores of 1 will give me 87, right? Okay. Now I am checking max ke andar whatever value is present on max. If my subject score have more value, if 87 is more than max, then I'll change my max. I'll change my max with subject score. But tell me one thing, max we have 99, subject score we have 87. Is it true? No. So this if condition will not run. I'm moving for the next iteration. I value becomes 2. 2 less than 6. Is it true? Yes, it is true. So 2 is giving me 77. Can you tell me? 99 less than 77. Is it true? No. Okay. Again, nothing. We are moving to the next direction. 3 less than 6. Is it true? Yes, then I'm supposed to get 100. So 0, 1, 2, 3, supposed to get 100. Now tell me, 99 greater than 100. Is it true? Yes, it is true. So that means my new max value become what? My new max value become 100, right? So once I get 100, then I'm again started with next iteration, which is 4 less than 6. Again it is true. Again it is giving me 95, right? Again I'm checking. Now my max value is 100 less than 95. Is it true? No, it is not true, right? Again, I'm moving to the next direction, which is 5 less than 6. Again, it is true. Again, it should give me 92. Again, I'm checking 100 less than 92. Is it true? No, it is not even true, right? And then my loop will terminate because now I'm getting 6 less than 6, which is a false value, right? My for loop will terminate. I'm going to print max. Can you tell me what is the value stored here? 100 is the value stored here. That is the reason after that I'm supposed to get 100 here. Just take a screenshot here. I want to give you a task today. Promise me that you will run this code on your VS Code and you will do a dry run like that I did using pen and paper. And tomorrow session, you need to give me the explanation. I'll start with this and you need to tell me, I understood this thing using dry run. Do I promise? We'll start again from this question tomorrow. But your task is do a dry run with this. You'll be doing it, promise? Right? Great. Cool. I'm going to just take a screenshot and let me know screenshot is done. Cool. So that is it. So let's share it here. We discuss about how to calculate length. We discuss about what are the operation we can do. We learn about push. We learn about pop. We learn about using for loop, how we can iterate our things. We also solve problems, right? So I want all of you to take it here from now. Okay, and you all can do it. Do not judge yourself. I want tomorrow that, sir, I solved it. I did dry run. I understood. If you not understood, I'll do it again tomorrow from this question. Cool. So great, guys. Thank you so much. So let me. Who is Pablo? Maybe I'll give you answer at the end of this whole session, like whole block. Okay. Cool. So let me stop recording.